Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today we are discussing about the CLR. So what is CLR? CLR is the canonical LR. So we are constructing the CLR parsing table. Okay. So in the first step you add augmented grammar to the given grammar. So what is the given grammar? S tends to A tends to AA slash B. So first we must add the augmented grammar to the given grammar. Remember how to add this augmented grammar, how to find the augmented grammar. So here S means, so you write as it is S in the left hand side. In the right hand side also you add S, just you add complement to the left hand side. This is called as augmented grammar. So remember, if your production is something like E tends to something like suppose if your production is E tends to AA, then the augmented, suppose, and second production is A tends to A, then for this augmented grammar is E dash tends to E. So just you take E left and right as it is, just to add dash. This is called as a augmented grammar. Now we are talking about the augmented grammar. So remember, this is called as canonical. Here in the CLR there is something called as a look ahead symbol. Okay, so now when there is a S dash tends to S, you need to add dot to the this production, and next one is comma. Remember, so here when we're talking about the CLR, there is something called as a look ahead symbol. So initially the look ahead symbol for the augmented grammar is dollar. Okay, now you need to check what is the value after S, after dot. Yes, after dot we have S. So in the given production, what's the value of S? So in the given production, the value of S is AA. Okay, so again you need to add dot. Add dot. Now what is the value of this one? So here the value of this, what is the first of this dollar? So for this S, we write S dash tends to AA. Okay, now what about this dollar? First of dollar is dollar, just you write comma dollar. Okay, now after that what we have? A is there. So in the given production, what is A? A is dot AA. Okay, so for the given production, the value of A is dot AA, and one more production A tends to B is there. Now for this A, we write this production. Now you need to find out the first of this one. So we need to find out the first of this one. So first of capital A. First of capital A is small a and B. So just you remember, in place of look ahead symbol, comma, A slash B. Okay, so for this A tends to dot AA. Again, for this A, one more production in the given. So we completed A tends to dot AA. Even one more production is called as dot B. Okay, comma. So again, what is the value of this first of capital A? This is A comma B. This is called as augmented grammar. Okay, so this is called as augmented grammar. Now we are going to find out the go to. So we are going to find out the go to. So now remember, when you add augmented grammar to the given production, this is S dash tends to dot S comma dollar. So this is called as closure. This is called as, this whole thing is called as closure. This whole thing is called as closure. Okay, so remember, augmented grammar means for the given production, if you add S tends to dot S comma dollar, this is called as augmented grammar. Now this whole thing is called as a closure. Now remember, so we are talking about the we are finding the go to and closure. So remember, now what is the value of dot? After dot, what are the values are there? Capital S, capital A, small b. Just first you take the value of capital S. Then if you take the value of capital S, so what is the value of this one? This is S dash tends to, just you move dot, one symbol after S dot, comma dollar. Okay. Then what is the value of capital A? Okay. So now what is the value of capital A? Capital A is S tends to A dot A. S tends to A dot A comma dollar. Okay. Now, so after that, what we have? Capital A. So in the given production, what is capital A? Capital A tends to small a, capital A, comma. So for this A, we wrote this one. Now, what is the value of first of dollar? Dollar. Just to write dollar as it is. Okay. Now we are going to have next production. This is again A production is one more value. A tends to dot B. Dot B. So A tends to A and B. Now what's the value of this one? This is called as a dollar. This is called as dollar. So like this, we will find out the value of go to. We'll find the value of go to. Now, so capital A finished. Now you go with the small a. Okay. Now, what is the value of small a? Small a is, so now the value of small a is A tends to, so now we are talking about the small a. So here, the small a is, let me take here small a. So what is small a? S tends to this one, A dot A, okay? A dot A, comma. So initially, the value of this one is, as it is, first of this one is A by B. Okay, for this A, again, what is the production it will come? A tends to dot A. So for this A, this came. Now, what is the value of first of A comma B? So first of A by B is, yes, you write as it is A by B. Okay. So now, what do you do? So this is called as small a. This is called as small a. So again, we have one more production for this a. So a is again having one more one. What is that one? A tends to dot B. Okay. So for this a, we have A tends to A, B. Again, what is the value of first of this one? A comma B. Now, small a finished. Now we'll talk about the small b. So what is this small b? Just I am writing here arrows for this one. Okay. Now we are talking about the small b. So what is this small b? A tends to B dot. So what is A dot B? It will become A tends to B dot. Now, so B comma dot comma A by B. Okay. Now this is called as go to. So go to of SAB. Now we will find the, so if you see here, there is, the value will appears at the end. So you don't touch this one. Now you come here, capital A is there, after dot, small a is there, small b is there. Now if you take here capital A for this one, okay. So if you take capital A for this one, the answer will become, S tends to AA dot comma dollar. Okay. So dot A is there, it will become A dot AA dot. Now if you see small a, so what is this small a? Again, A tends to, so dot AA there. So it will become as A dot A comma dollar. So A dot A comma dollar. Again, what we have? Capital A is there. After dot, capital A is there. So you write that the values are as it is. A tends to dot AA. Okay. Then you write A tends to dot B. Two values are there. Now you see, for this A, we wrote two productions. But what is the value of this first of dollar? This is dollar. This is dollar. Now this is called as small a. Now if you see small b, so what is the value of this small b? Is small b. So now we are talking about the small b. So this is a tends to b dot comma dollar. Why? You see this dot will appear after b. So this is called as a tends to b dot dollar. Now what we have to do? Now you check again this one, small capital A is there and small a is there, small b is there. So if you see here, next what we have, now this production will have capital A. So what is capital A? This is S tends to A dot comma A by B. Just you write as it is, no issues are there. Now what is the value of this small a? So if you see small a, it will become a dot a. So where it will become? It will become a dot a. So here we are talking about the small a. So now this is called as a CLR. So sorry, here one production is missed. Capital A is sorry. Okay. Now what is the value of this small a? So small a is if you write like this. So what is the value of this one? A tends to a dot a. Okay. This is a dot a comma. Now what is the value of first of a by b? This is a by b. Again for this capital A, what you write? A tends to, what is the given in the question? Dot a. Okay. Now first of this one is a by b. If you see this one and this one almost same. Now you get a tends to dot b also a by b. Now you see this production and this one are same. Hence what I'm going to do, just I will give the self loop for this one. Now you see, just I am giving the self loop for small a. Okay. Now this is called as self loop as a small a. Okay. Next, what is the value of next one? B. So what is this b? B will become as a tends to b dot comma a by b. Just I am giving arrow mark for this one because if you see a tends to dot b will become a tends to b dot a by b. If you see here also we have same production, that's why we have this one. Okay. I hope this is clear for everyone. Now if you look at this one, this production is having dot at the end. So no problem. But if you see here a tends to dot a is there. So a dot is there. A dot a is there. Now what I have to do? Just I will take the value as capital A. Okay. So what is this capital A again? A tends to a dot. So a dot a will become a dot comma dollar. Okay. Now a tends to small a dollar. A tends to b. So if you see a, so a it will become a tends to a dot a dollar. A tends, so it will again come here this one only. Just I am taking here self loop. Okay. Now what about b? So a tends to dot b will become a tends to b dot dollar. A tends to b dot dollar. Now if you see this one and this one same, then there is a link between this one and this one. So this is called as now a tends to b dot. So there is a link between here, that is a tends to b dot. So there is a relation between these two. So that's why I'm giving arrow mark here to here. Okay. Now if you see all the productions were completed. Now what we have to do? We need to construct the table. Okay. So this is called as a CLR parsing. Now we will construct the parsing table. Now if you see here, what we are going to do? We are going to construct the table. Okay. Now what we have to do in order to construct the table, just you write the numbering to the all productions. Okay. So now this is, let us assume I naught. let us assume I1, let us assume I2, this is I3, this is I4, this is I5, this is I6, this is I7, and now this is a I8, this is a I9. Now let us have diagram table. So here I am going to take the values as, so first let me draw a table here. So here the first one we are going to draw the table. So let us assume here first okay. So first let me write the productions first better. So the number of values are I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6. So first you write the all the productions in sequential manner. So the values are here I0, then I1, then I2, then I3, then I4, then I5, I6, I7, I8, then I9. So these are called as whatever the numbering given to the reductions we have till now. So these are called as I0 to I9. Okay. Now, so here what you have to do, just you take the values of this one as a left hand side and right hand side. So in the given production, the values, the small values are given. What are the small values you have? A and B. Just you take A and B here. A and B, and you need to add one more thing called as augmented grammar as a dollar. Okay. Now, so this is called as a table. Now, remember, you are going to have capital letters. You write capital letters in the left right hand side. S and A. Okay. Now, what you have to do, you need to check the I0 on small a. So I0, you see, I0 on small a go to I3. I0 on small b go to I4. So whenever there is a value is there, so you see I0 on small a go to I3. Just you write as a, this is as a S3. Okay. So what is this S3? S3 nothing but it is a shift. Okay. So yes, I0 on B go to I4. Just you write as S4. I1 as, now you see, remember, this is called as augmented grammar. This grammar is called as a augmented grammar. Now, what you have to do here, so S dash tends to dot S dot is called as a augmented grammar. Now, whenever augmented grammar appears, now accept in I1. So remember, this is called as dollar. This is called as dollar. So augmented grammar came in I1 production. Then you write in place of dollar as accept. Okay. Now, what's the value of I2? So I2, now you see I2 on small a go to I6. Just you write here S6. Okay. Then I2 on small b go to I7. So now this is called as S7. Now you see I2 on small a I6. Then you write here S6. I2 on small b go to I7. Now this is called as S7. So just you write the, draw the line after two states. It will be looking good. Now what you have to do, you write the I3. So what is the value of I3? I3 of small a go to I3 itself. So just you write as a S3. Okay. Then I3 on small v go to I4. So I3 on small v go to I4. This is a S4. Okay. Now what you have to do? So remember one of the important and interesting point. Now what is the value of I6? I6 on small a go to itself. So I6 on small a go to itself. Just I write as a S6. Then next point, I6 on small b go to I7. Then you write S7. Now, what is the production? Remember, one of the important point. So till now we completed I naught. Just you see here, till now we completed I naught. Then we completed I1. We completed I2. We completed I3. We completed I. We completed even I6 also. But if you look at I4, if you look at I4, I5, and what we have next, I7 and I8, I9. So this dot came at the end. This dot came at the end. Even this augmented production also dot came at the end. So I am talking about the except augmented grammars. Now you see, first I am going to deal with the I4. Okay. So what is the value of this one? A tends to B dot. B dot. So A tends to B dot. Now I4. So remember, whatever the productions you have given, just numbering for this one. Okay. Just I am giving numbering here. Number 1, except augmented grammar, 2 and 3. Okay. Now I4 of small a. I4 of small a. So here I4. So here remember this dot came at the end. So here we are giving the numbering. So remember this A tends to B dot appears at the end. So this is called as, if dot appears at the end, this is called as reduce move. Okay. Just to add here R3, you add here R3 at place of this look ahead symbols A and B. Okay. Now you see I4. I4 of A is R3. I4 of B is R3. Okay. Now, next what we have? Next what we have? This okay. I2 completed, I3 completed, I5. So I5 is there. Okay. Now what is I5? S tends to AA dot. Now you see S tends to AA dot. So here in the given production, my first production is there. So in place of I5, so in place of I here write, now you write the value of this this one is called as I5. So now what you have to do, just you write the I5 value at the, so AA dot is there. So this is called as AA dot. Now this is called as R1. So where you write in the given production only, first production only is there. So in place of I5, so you write in place of dollar. Now you see what is the look ahead symbol? Dollar. So in place of dollar, just you write as R1. Okay. So I am telling again. So in place of I5, S tends to AA is there. The given production is first production only. Now what you have to do? You need to look ahead, check the look ahead symbol. Look ahead symbol is dollar. In place of dollar, you write the R1. Okay. Next one. I7 is there. Okay. I7 and 7 is there. A tends to B dot. So A tends to B dot, first production, second production. This is third production. So A tends to B dot. This is third production. Now A tends to I7. A tends to B dot. Third production is there. In place of I7, look at symbol dollar. Just in place of dollar, you write as, this is as R3. So similarly, I8. So I8 means A tends to A dot, comma A by B. Now you see this is the second production. Now, so we are talking about now I8. So A tends to AA dot. Second production means in place of A and B, just you write as second production R2, R2. This is R2, R2. So now I9. So what is I9? A tends to A dot. Now this production is in second place only. Which place? Second place. Just you write R2 as in place of dollar. In place of dollar. So this is called as construction of the table. Now if you write the capital S and capital A value also. Now if you see capital S, capital A. So capital S go to here I1. I0 on capital S. Go to I0 on capital S. So I0 on capital S go to 1. Now you write here the value of this one as, so I0 on capital S go to 1. Just to write 1. I0 on capital A go to 2. Just to write 2. Then you see I2. I2 on capital A go to 5. So I2 on capital A go to 5. Then what you have next? I3. I3 on capital A go to 8. I3 on capital A go to 8. Okay. Now I4. So I4, there is no more capital values are there. I5 is also not there. I6. So for I6, capital I go to I9. Just I am writing 9. Now I7. So I7 means there are nothing, no values are there. Now this is called as construction of CLR. Okay. So if at all you have any doubts, you can ask me. This is the final construction of CLR. Okay. And thank you for watching this video. If at all you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay. Thank you, one and all.